Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's obviously most crucially integral to the fabric of our very nature. Today we talk about...
Mushrooms are back big time.
You were created in a lab.
Yeah, and then I'm outside the stratosphere buying crank.
Here we go. Start your engines.
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Ow! We're doing it.
What's up, gentlemen?
What's up, wake up, my guy. Dude,
What's up?
I will say I do like I as much as I don't like let's go.
Okay.
You nailed it. As much as I don't like people saying let's go, you know what I do like? My guy. I like my guy a lot.
Oh, okay.
And I feel like that's let's go adjacent. It's
My
real
guy.
close. I feel like the same kind of guys that say my guy also say let's go.
Right.
You know, I got a good one that's in this. I thought about this the other day. Like
Hit us.
when there was a little bit of time where guys would say, "What it do, baby?"
What it do, baby?
What was that?
That
Were
was
those-
I think that was specifically Houston. I think that was
Yeah.
trickle down from like Paul Wall saying what it do.
Yeah, is it a lot of that seems hip hop based.
Mhm.
Is that
What it do,
was
my
that
baby?
mainly-
I feel like it was athletes. I would see like NFL athletes always being like, "Haha, what it do, my baby?"
Maybe it was from
Yeah,
the movie
maybe.
Pootie Tang. I feel like he also might have been like what it do. I
No,
gotta
he was
rewatch Pootie
Shadata,
Tang.
my baby.
Sadate on the running kind.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For anybody who
Wait,
hasn't seen Pootie Tang, please go
And
watch it.
Let me just say, because I like where you're going with where is it coming from, but it
Okay.
sounds like you guys don't know what I'm.
It's possible.
I feel like you just chunked out so hard that I don't know what you're talking about. You just chunked out that you're super chunky. By the way, Anders Holm, live from Tokyo.
That's that Tokyo drift, baby.
Yes, he
live
is.
from Tokyo.
Already in a
Vroom, vroom.
kimono. What the hell? It feels
Yeah.
like you're really embracing the culture over there.
Dude, look at the
Oh
sights.
my
Wow.
God. And if
Wow,
you're
a
on
blue
YouTube
sky.
right now, you are seeing the skyline of Tokyo.
By the way, we couldn't see anything. It was just a blue sky. You want to
And it
turn
was
the
upside
camera
down.
around or something? It was upside down.
Just
You tried to do it. You might as well
Please.
just show us. There we go. Dude, that looks like Cincinnati. That doesn't look
it
that
really
tight.
does. What? That's
Yeah.
Japan?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Tokyo?
I mean, why does Tokyo look
I've never
like
been.
any city? Any city?
That looks like a Carney's hot dog.
Are you in a
over there.
shitty hotel? Are you in like a crappy like little dump? Where are they putting you? Where's Monarch
in a-
Legacy putting you?
I'm in a decent place. It's called Cerulean. I don't know. I think it's a very like
Cerulean.
businessy, but I'm on. I think it's funny that you're like, it looks like Cleveland. It looks like Cleveland if Cleveland went forever.
Forever, yeah. Well, the camera I couldn't really
Yeah.
see in the distance that far.
Well, take
but,
that up with Steve Jobs, okay?
Have you bowed to anyone? Have you done any bows?
Bow to your
I think you
sensei.
guys both know I bow to no one.
Oh, shit.
I think it's been well established. I'm not.
I think
I'm
you
not big
need-
on respect.
I think
Yeah,
you need to
I know
start
that.
doing a lot of like a flagrant amount of bowing. You need to
Right.
start bowing a lot.
Who are you, Ice Cube?
Yes, sir.
Shout out when you come to my town.
So you've done no bows? When I have been in Japan,
Bow to your sensei.
I definitely partake in a bow. I feel like when they do a little bow, I'm also like, don't mind if I do.
You don't get as many bows as you think. I mean, you get it from like the hotel workers.
Yeah,
But
and
like,
that's tight. And that's
but then
tight.
you can get wrapped because they're doing hospitality. So then you get wrapped into like a bow off where they're like,
Which-
I got it. They get the last
Yes.
bow because they're in
Oh,
hospitality.
like,
so
like
no, no,
vampires
no.
have to.
Oh, no.
Isn't that a thing where like vampires have to have the last word?
No,
Yeah, I think
vampires
that's
have to have the last word.
It's from Dracula Dead and Loving It. I know.
I think
I'm not-
vampires have to like say you have to be welcomed into the house. You don't have the
Oh
last
yeah, there's
word.
that as well. There's that as well.
Mhm.
Very
What
good.
else is there?
Adam.
Oh, they hate onions, garlic.
Bow to your sensei.
So have you
Oh.
you haven't found yourself in that many bow offs yet?
No.
Dude,
sucks.
just go into a bow off because
Yeah.
I've done
Hit
it
'em with the
and it's
konnichiwa.
very fun. It's very
Mm.
fun.
Yeah, we're different people. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just I
Thank
know
God
that
for
if
that.
I know that if you were to do it, you would end up having a good time if you just let your freak flag fly a little bit and show the respect that they deserve.
To me, it's not even about being a freak. It's a different culture.
Okay. Well,
yeah, it's been good so far.
Yeah, tell us more.
I throw up a lot of peace. I throw up a lot of peace signs.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Racist. That's racist.
A lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because you think this means like
you never know.
What would you interpret this as?
Isn't that
if it was to be
off?
racist?
Isn't that flipping people off?
Is that racist to flip people off?
No, I think it's racist because that's a racial what is the term?
I don't know. You're digging your own grave.
No, I'm not. No, Durs is the one that dug his grave here. I dig no graves. Actually, I do. I do dig graves sometimes.
That's why he lives on the beach so he can bury bodies.
This is because that's a stereotype. A stereotype.
Oh, a stereotype. Very good.
Stereotype.
Okay, I see where you're going with that.
So, like, that's a little stereotype of little Japanese.
I don't do this.
Oh, see, that's what I would do. I would do that.
You're busy bowing and going, oh,
kawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do a double peace sign.
Yeah, I think this is. This is more Korean. I think they do the little hearts now. It's kind of freaking sick.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. So
I don't like it.
Now you do that.
Right. Right.
That's very dumb. And no one could see it because no one watches our YouTube channel because we drop it so much later than the actual podcast.
I don't know.
Still don't understand why that happens.
I like that. Run it back.
I still don't understand why it happens.
Yeah.
Speaking of respect, and we'll come back to Japan because I do love Japan. Dude, we've been going on this hunting trip last weekend, not this past weekend. I've been doing a lot of stuff, guys. I've been on a real run.
I mean,
my wife is very cool and is allowing me to go do stuff.
That's
I've
awesome,
got baby cells coursing through your body.
Yeah, you're riding the fucking
energy.
That is
cell lightning, brother.
And I feel like it's starting to work. I'm able to walk further than I've walked in years.
Amazing.
I can hold my child now for extended periods of time. It's pretty wild. Yeah,
that's rad,
dude. I'm so glad we're not feeding him a lot to keep him skinny, so I can. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So that way I can hold him.
Yeah,
you already
an asshole.
You already have your baby on a diet.
Well, I have to be able to hold him. Right?
Everything can't be about the baby. Like some things have to be
about my physical well-being.
I guess you gotta. Yeah, you're right.
So we go on this hunt, which I think we talked about it last week a little bit, or did we?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you talked about the 23-year-old man who was snoring in his sleep.
Yeah. So, did I tell you guys that we've gone for like 20 years? I think this is our 19th year, and we missed a few years because of COVID and Dad's cancer and all that. We're not invited back.
What? Wait, what?
We're not invited.
What do you mean,
back.
like by the outfit?
That shit's important.
By the guy. It's not an outfit. It's just a guy who runs it. And he's just like, my dad left a jacket there, his beloved Husker coat. And he's like, hey, Tom, I left my coat. And I think, don't worry about it. I'll grab it next year. And he goes, Tom's like, yeah, I don't think it's going to be a next year. And we're not invited back. And it's because of the level of disrespect, because Durs was talking about respect, the disrespect that we showed him, and not me, by the way. It was two guys in particular. I'm not going to call them out, but they smoked weed in the cabin. And by the way, they smoked weed in the cabin at 8 a.m.
Right.
And then the guy shows up because he was going to get the cabin ready for when people actually showed up at the normal time, which is like noonish.
Yeah.
And they were already smoking weed in the cabin, and he obviously didn't like that. And then one of the guys proceeded to smoke weed in front of him all the time.
Oh, so he's just anti-weed man.
Oh, very much. Well, these are country folks.
Weed every day.
Obviously
they don't know yet.
They don't get that weed's so cool, dude. But and so he felt disrespected, and I hope we can come back. But this was a 20-year, damn near 20-year tradition that we've had.
Yeah.
I've grown up in this cabin, and
you've thrown up in that cabin.
I've grown up.
I've grown up. I've grown up.
I've thrown up. I've grown up.
Blown up some shit.
I don't think I've ever.
I'm the Rocket Man.
The cabin, actually, but
in and around.
Yes, punch.
we already were in trouble because we have blown up some stuff on the property
right.
on occasion.
Yeah,
But that was years
Whoops.
ago now. That was damn near a decade ago. So I thought
Right.
we were past that, and we're all older men now. But yeah, apparently we're on the outs. I was devastated.
Yeah,
What do
that's
you think
actually a
about
bummer.
if you went back next year and just brought that dude a fucking QP and you said, "Trust me, buddy, you're gonna enjoy this," and then
Know
he
what I mean?
becomes like a stoner, and then it
Yeah.
becomes like a
It
stoner's
took
only
me way
hunting
too long
lodge.
to know what QP was. I thought that was like some cute Japanese thing that you're like a little QP.
Okay.
But
on,
now I
man.
understand
No.
quarter pound, man.
Quarter pound.
I mean, what's going on?
And I didn't see this with my own eyes, but I heard this is what happened is the stoner man in our group,
Uh-oh.
who I'm not
Who
naming
will
names,
not be
Not
named
naming
Stoner
names.
Man.
not naming names. He took
Okay.
2 joints and
Ugh.
gave it to him as we were leaving and said, "Hey, how about you and your wife smoke these and chill out?"
He did that.
Apparently, I wasn't there, but that's what I heard
What?
happened. Yeah.
He brought
and
his
so-
wife
Well,
into
hang
it?
on. You put
Yeah.
a little stank on that. You were like,
Yeah.
"How about you and your wife smoke this and chill out," as opposed to,
Yeah.
"Hey, how about you and your wife have this and chill
Good read.
out?"
Well, I
Right?
think
Like-
I think it was probably somewhere in the middle. I think I
Well,
put a
but-
little more stank on it,
And
I
why
think
would
he
the
was joking,
Stoner
but-
Man? Why was Stoner Man like, "Hey, dude, you fucking rode us the whole weekend"? Like,
Yeah, was this like
He
a
didn't
weird...
And then he-
really write us, other than telling us not to smoke in the cabin. He's like, "I find it
right.
disrespectful," which to me, I'm like, okay, then we won't.
yeah,
Like,
for sure.
sure, just step
Yeah,
outside.
don't smoke in a
smoke.
cabin.
That's
It
a bummer.
also it was beautiful, dude. It was like
Mm.
65 degrees. It's a
Mm.
super easy move to go. Sometimes you go and it's freezing and you're like, this sucks. If you
Mm.
wanted to smoke weed, you don't want to go outside to smoke. I get it, but he doesn't want you to smoke in the
Right.
cabin. Don't smoke.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's
So
the level
I
of
think,
disrespect.
dude, the disrespect, just
That-
the disrespect.
well,
So,
maybe you can just not invite that person back and tell him like
so get
that
this. So then,
Uh-oh.
dude, and then it gets real
Uh-oh.
fiery.
Freaking see ya.
Oh boy.
The guy was like, okay, well, they're definitely not invited back, and I'll think about it. By the end of my dad's phone call, I'll think about the rest of your group because there are some
Yeah.
good guys in the group.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
And so my dad gets on the group chat and says, this person's not invited. This person's not invited back because of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
disrespect. And hopefully the rest of us will be able to come back. And then they started teeing off on each other, on other people. My dad's friend, who wasn't even at the hunt, was like, how dare you ruin 20 years of hunting for us?
Right.
And it was
Stoner
just
man.
grown men yelling at each other via text message about now it's everything was about respect, like the disrespect that I've received.
Yeah.
I love when grown adult 40-year-old men fight now.
Right.
It's just respect based.
Yes.
And
At that age, being disrespected is the
That's-
lowest. That's
that's-
like the lowest of the low. You can't
The-
disrespect me, especially in front of my wife.
In Japan, honor is almost all of the culture. here.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. And I love to hear
Um,
you just really spitting knowledge about Japan.
Yeah.
You've been there for what,
15 hours? Yeah. Oh,
No,
wow.
no. I've been
Look at us
I've
go.
been
We said that at the same time.
4 days. 4 days.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So
So,
you're
yeah,
putting in
so-
a little time.
Yeah. So now you know.
A little
Okay.
bit, little bit.
You know,
now I
Horne.
know.
Now you
I've
know.
covered it. I've covered it all.
Have you guys
Um,
ever been wildly
disrespected?
disrespected? Yeah.
Oh,
Besides this podcast,
yeah. I feel like on the fucking every episode, you guys completely
Hey,
annihilated.
shut up,
Um,
bitch. I was talking to Durs. Shut up, bitch.
Well,
Yeah,
you said
Have
you
ever
guys.
have you ever
Oh yeah, the bitch.
when I
Like-
say you guys, I
Men?
meant just Durs.
Right, yeah.
Shut up, bitch.
because you're like maybe not. With Blake, you're like we already know.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, we've all been disrespected.
Dude, I think I've been disrespected, and I'm usually at you know, like John Mayer a few weeks ago when I talked about how he was saying shit to me, and then I don't even really remember what he said. And then next time he saw me, he apologized and said he's
Right.
sober now and he's sorry
Right.
about what he said and the level of disrespect he was showing me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. So you guys squashed the beef.
That's a pretty good story.
Yeah,
That's
apparently. I also don't really remember what beef there was. I
Mhm.
think I was too drunk to know there was beef, and maybe that was my issue. But he was drunk too,
Right.
so you know.
Adam, you know what? I do remember what it was, Adam. You were like, "You're not my mayor. Who do you think you're the mayor of?"
Yeah.
And it was a level of disrespect.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that makes
We'll give it
sense.
to him.
If I
you're not the mayor of
recall
me, bitch.
correctly, I think it was something about you're not the mayor of me, bitch.
Yeah. Which is
my body's
hurtful.
not your wonderland is the thing you kept saying.
Oh,
And I say,
okay.
is that
Please.
even his song?
Yes.
My Body's a Wonderland?
That's his one. I mean, not his one, but that's his
Well, there's also
jam of all jams.
Run through the den of my
To
high school.
I wanna sing at the top of my lungs. Yeah, he has got a good voice.
And you were like, "Get your gravity off me," and he was like,
If
"The
you
level of
can name more,
disrespect."
Wow.
if you can name more John Mayer songs,
Yeah.
I will give you points.
Name 2 more, and you're gonna get.
I can
You're
do
gonna get a
this because
fat point.
Continuum is a good album. I like
It
that
is.
album.
I do too. I think it's pretty good.
I don't know.
There's
any
the
of
one
this
about
shit.
there's the one like fire something.
Okay.
Walking a room on fire.
It's a bagel.
I don't know if
I
that
think-
counts.
Yeah.
Damn
Did he
it! I like
cover
this
any
new
songs?
album too. It was like kind of like a
No points. No points.
Yeah.
Negative points.
Did you
Negative
do you
Bruce
like the
Bruce
fact that-
Hornsby.
Do you like the
throwback.
fact that he travels with Grateful Dead? Do you like that, or are you kind of like, yeah?
Yeah,
Yours
what a
I could
gig-
see-
What a gig!
Are you a Grateful? I could see you very much not being a Grateful Dead guy.
Yeah,
Not
no,
dead.
I
Yeah,
remember
That's too bad.
a
Yeah.
good friend of mine in high school was like, I like overheard all of my friends going like, "Yeah, this weekend's gonna be crazy," and I'm like, "What are we doing?" They're like, and he was like, "I'm taking all these guys to see Grateful Dead at Wrigley Field," and I was
And
like,
not you.
"Oh."
Thing
For,
sucks.
for his birthday, I think, and I was like,
That's
"Oh,"
really
and he was
dope.
like, "You don't like Grateful Dead," and I was like, "Yeah,
Well.
that's true," but like,
See?
and I would have not enjoyed myself. So like,
No,
he was-
come on. You could have probably.
And by
got
the way,
him.
did not feel disrespected. Did not
Okay.
feel
Well,
any
I
level.
bet you
of
did a
disrespect.
little bit. I bet you did a little bit in
No,
high
it
school.
wasn't disrespect. It was butthurt. I was like,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna. I'm. It was. It might have been my first FOMO. I think I started FOMO.
Ooh, there's his first FOMO.
Yeah,
Okay.
and this was what your high school experience. So this was 1991.
This was 98.
I'm good at math.
probably. And
Okay.
then this was
Wow.
like the
You're
final
old.
tour that they did when then Cherry
Jerry?
Garcia.
Cherry Garcia. This dude thinks he's an ice cream flavor.
You lose.
That's what he
Uh,
Cherry. It's he's that to me. I'll tell you that much.
Dude, Jerry's
The
fucking
older I
legend,
get, though,
brother.
I didn't like them because I'm just like, dude, maybe make a song that has a beginning, middle, and end, and then
Okay.
we can tell the difference. That's
You
Storytelling?
want make a music great again? Is what you're thinking?
I want to make music always. I'm always trying to. And that, what a good phrase.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
I didn't like them, but the older I get, the more I'm like, it does seem fun to just go there, do drugs. I think I'm entering. I think I'm
The older
entering
you
my.
get. Now that I'm
saw-
a father,
No,
And now that I'm a dad, I don't
Yeah.
want to.
Get
I
it.
don't want to get. I don't want to get blackout drunk. Well, I do actually, but I don't want to get as drunk
Yeah.
anymore because the hangover sucks. But
It's
tell you what,
bad.
you don't get hangovers
It's
on
science.
mushrooms. You don't get
Right.
hangovers on
The
mushrooms.
microdosing for parents is
Oh, yeah.
next level.
yes.
Oh, everybody's microdosing.
Oh, they've become
Just
macro.
LA. Is that everywhere?
I don't know. That's a good question. I know it is a very LA thing, and New York, I think, dabbles in the microdosing as well.
Right, but are they doing this in Omaha?
The answer is
Are
yes.
they doing this in Concord?
The answer is yes.
Yeah. There's
Yeah, yeah.
that. Mushrooms are back big time.
Oh, mushrooms are
Yeah.
bad. I did mushrooms. I did mushrooms this weekend.
Oh,
There it is.
Yeah.
cool.
I did I did last weekend. I mean, such a small amount, and I brought such a small amount that I think I told you guys I went to a Halloween party and there was a drug bar.
Oh,
Right.
that's cool.
Yeah, there was a drug
That's
bar.
LA. That's LA.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I mean it was just it was all like microdosed mushrooms.
And how is Diddy? Is he good?
Oh, dude, the freak off got real weird
Yeah,
on
huh.
mushrooms.
I
This was
actually
the last
pulled something
one?
in a freak off.
He was like, "Okay, I know I'm under a lot of scrutiny right now, but
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
We gotta have a
freak off.
send off.
We
We
gotta-
There
all
will
the
be a
baby-
drug bar.
Yeah, all the extra baby oil that we have, we got to get rid of
Everywhere.
it. Get rid of the
Everywhere.
evidence.
We got a
Yeah.
baby oil fountain. You're gonna love it.
too much baby oil, right? Because then where's the friction? You can't even you don't even realize when you're in or when you're out.
I
You
think
have no idea.
that's how he terrorizes them. They're like, I
Mm.
just want to come, and he's like, you'll never come.
You'll
And then he
come.
turns
You're
on-
too slippery.
he turns on the song where he's like, "Where my bitches is at?" with the Busta Rhymes. What is that one called?
69, dudes.
We ain't going
No.
nowhere.
I think
You're
that would
not
be comedic.
going anywhere
Yeah, you're not
because you're
going
slipping on the floor
nowhere.
and you can't
What's the-
escape. It's like a Home
'Cause my
Alone
dick's
trap.
in your butt.
Oh.
Remix.
So I was at the F1 race. I went to F1.
Yeah.
That F1,
In
okay.
Vegas.
F1 made a huge push. Every motherfucker on my timeline was at F1.
Psyop. It's a psyop.
It's
Yeah.
a
Well,
psyop.
first of all, it was like the Super Bowl. It was
Yeah,
like
everybody was there.
crazy. It was chaos.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
very, very fun. But the first time ever that I've been to Vegas and wasn't so drunk. I was like stone
Whoa.
sober. Besides the little bit of mushrooms I took, which kind of didn't do anything other than like,
Cone sober
well, stone sober besides the small amount of mushrooms.
and some pain pills. that
But
popped.
I was like microdosing is such a thing, and then you
count.
do it, and then
Teachers do
you're not even high.
yeah, like
Right.
I
think
was like, I
teachers
need
do it.
more. I need more of a macro. I want to. I'm more of a macro guy.
Dial
Yeah.
you up a little bit.
What
Yeah,
about
you wanna
Mike
feel
Rowe?
it.
Mike Rowe.
Dirty jobs.
Yeah.
Not for
you
me.
Let's make this job a little dirtier.
Yeah. Well, yes, I wanted
Okay.
it to be a
All
little
right.
dirtier. Yeah.
We'll
give
give
him
it
a
to
point.
you.
Yeah.
We'll give it to you.
Yeah.
We'll give it to you.
Yeah. We took a walk for that one, but I liked it.
It's early.
Yeah.
It's
He's swinging.
very
It's-
early here.
It's
Yeah.
6:30 a.m. in Tokyo. Wait,
Tokyo.
are you in Tokyo?
No, it's not.
7. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
7
past 7 in Tokyo,
Oh.
but it's already tomorrow. So,
Hmm.
if you guys want to have any questions about the future,
How is it? Is it bright?
it's getting there.
Um,
Wait, more F1. What's
Yeah.
the highlight? What's the low light?
What's the scene report?
Worth it? Like, are you in now? Are you gonna
Is it-
watch it, or would you just go back again next year?
I
kinda
mean,
thing?
it is really cool, but when you're there, you just see them fly by going 250 miles an hour, however.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're going very fast.
yeah. And you don't know what's happening. It's mostly just like you're running into other people, other actors that you kind of know, or like maybe, you know, might know. And Steve Aoki's there ready to
That's
cake
cool.
somebody.
There's
He's
no
I mean,
doubt.
I feel like he is
carries
everywhere.
cakes with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
he always
does
has a
have-
cake.
He has a
nearby.
he has a residency in
Yes.
Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. So ran into him and ran into a bunch of people, and it was really fun. But it is crazy going to Vegas and not being drunk. I was pounding Heineken Zeros, which by the way, good. I
Not
like
bad.
Heineken Zeros. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good
But I
NA
was
for sure.
I drank, and I'm probably 15 throughout the night, and
Mhm.
and then we went to that club Delilah's afterwards.
Hello.
And just seeing how sloppy people get. By the way, now it's like
You're
the-
judging.
the-
You know how Kyle feels.
the race goes from 10
Yeah.
p.m. to past midnight, and then you got to get your ass back to the hotel. Now it's almost 1 o'clock. We get into Delilah's. I'm a dad. 1 o'clock in the
Yeah.
morning is
Over.
5 a.m. I'm like
Right.
toast and I'm sober and I'm drinking
Yeah.
water and Heineken Zeros, and that girl Asa Gonzalez was talking to me.
I'm a dude.
Beautiful,
Okay.
beautiful woman. And I'm like, this is kind of tight. This like super babe's talking to me. She then drops her espresso martini all over me and then gets glass stuck in my shoes. And I'm like, I think I have to leave. What am I even
I
doing?
was intoxicated.
Like everybody's just so
Fuck.
drunk.
You're at
Fuck
the
her.
bewitching hour.
Yeah. She was very nice.
Who is this person? What is she from?
Is she
a
I mean, she's
singer?
been in. No, dude. I wish our
No.
producers could help me out with looking up stuff, but they're
Pizza,
asleep
pizza.
at the wheel.
That's okay. It's Thanksgiving, dude.
What's she
Yeah.
known for?
She was in Baby Driver. She's
Oh.
the hot babe in Baby Driver. She's in Fast and
Okay.
Furious.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was in
gosh.
Godzilla versus Kong.
Well, there's
Oh,
even
she's
that.
in the universe. Okay, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in your
Hello.
universe. Yeah,
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
right there. Click on that link. So
Spoiler alert.
and saw our boy Donald Faison and Zach
Oh.
Braff.
Okay.
It was
They're
actually
living
really
their best
fun, but it
lives.
was bizarre being in
Oh, yeah.
Vegas, stone sober.
Yeah, that does not sound that fun to just.
It
be-
doesn't sound fun, but I'm finding I
Donald-
have a great time sober. Like I
Oh
still
my
have a
God.
really good time.
Right,
Oh
but to
my God.
people like you as much.
What's up?
Like, are you as
Yeah.
fun?
Yeah, are people kind of like, eh?
Maybe.
you-
I mean,
are
honestly,
you-
maybe not. But it is.
Yeah.
The trick was, I'm drinking on these Heineken Zeros, and I asked them to pour it in a glass so no one can tell.
Who cares?
You
I
start
I was like,
acting a little,
oh yeah, I was like letting it fly a little
Getting a
bit,
little-
Yeah.
being like, I'm gonna be a
getting
little
a-
gregarious, you
getting a
know,
little
Sure.
handsy.
and
Okay.
just go for it.
Sorry, this is the beer.
It's the beer, baby.
I wrapped up Ted Sarandos.
Come here,
there you
big
go.
Ted.
We were like swaying back and forth. I'm like, this is fun. I'm not
this,
even drunk.
This is what you do.
What's
I feel
cool-
like every time you're like, I ran into Jude Law and we wrapped up.
Dude, I
Just
body
I
slam
kinda-
him. Just
I
wrap
kind of
up
do
other
when
men.
when I meet a guy that I don't know very well, but we're both very drunk. Or in this case, I wasn't drunk at all, and I don't know if Ted
Yeah.
was drunk or not.
he was faking it too.
Ted
He was
Sarandos
not.
is the head of Netflix, the guy that
Yeah, he was not
started it.
drunk for sure.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, for sure. Very put together, but super nice guy. He's
Yeah.
such a good guy.
He's a really
Um,
nice dude.
As far as corporate overlords go, he's
Mhm.
he's my favorite.
He's the
Yeah,
one.
He's earned
Yeah.
your respect.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it was fun. Gnarls Barkley was performing, or at least the CeeLo Green.
CeeLo? Cool.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Hell yeah. CeeLo
Yeah.
and Bill. I have a question. Does anybody actually do you like sit in your seats and watch the race, or is it a very like fluid thing where you're like going station to station? Are there, like,
I think they
stands?
called them like paddocks, and they're basically like suites. So CAA Sports had a suite, and then it was like
Okay.
American Express suite, and the Wynn Hotel suite, and the this
Mm.
suite, and you just kind of walk, and there was security there, and you had to have the right pass. But then there's just these little ladies that were running the desk, and you just sort of ignore them when they ask, and you just walk in, and then they go, "But stop," and then you just
Right.
don't, and then
And
they're
you
like,
say,
"Okay."
I'm
"Move, woman.
hammered."
This is Trump's country.
Yeah,
Move."
I-
Hammered.
Yeah, and
move.
then I just stumble in and I go,
Yeah.
I'm too drunk to understand you. And it
There
worked.
it is. Yeah.
It was very fun, but
That
very
sounds cool.
strange being stoned sober in Vegas.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always been pretty much I feel like everybody's blackout when they're in Vegas. Come
Dude,
on.
I tell you what I missed out on, and I mean we all biffed it here.
Mm.
Is why didn't we go? I mean, Durs has been with his chick since 1992, but why didn't we go, Blake, me and you, Blake, when
Yeah.
we were single men to Vegas?
The
Because
stags.
it's crazy there. It's wild.
Let's
It's
go.
absolute
well,
chaos.
Well, I think a lot of it was that extreme, like no money at all, very, very broke, like going to
Right.
Vegas.
Yeah, but then there was a small period of time when me and you were single men and Workaholics had come out, and we did have a little bit of money. The thing is me and you are so bad at talking to girls, but I think in Vegas it
there's
doesn't
that.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
well, but I also do think
Because
like
you're
you know,
famous.
yeah, but it's like clubs. I don't like clubs.
Mhm.
Clubs don't really like do it.
Well,
for
now
me.
there's now like
Right.
Delilah's isn't even a club. It's like a
Well, that's cool.
lounge. It's like a bar.
So there's
Yeah, I'm
not
into
like
that.
super loud music.
There is, but it's
Yeah.
literally just CeeLo Green fucking singing crazy on stage.
Right. So you can
know?
ask him to go quieter if you
You're
want.
like, yo, chill, just a little
hey, see,
bit.
a little C lower. please.
CeeLo. Okay,
CeeLo,
he's
chill,
up.
dog.
He's
up.
He's awake.
Yeah, no, because like there's those clubs have like dress codes. They say you gotta have certain shoes on. It's just like that kind of stuff.
No, they
doesn't
don't.
agree
They
with
don't.
me.
Yeah.
I was wearing Vans.
Not
and
anymore.
They did.
Yeah, it's loosened up. If it was today's world and we were a few years back, then yeah, I'd probably
Right.
pull up there with you. That would have been really
But also,
fun.
it's
Yeah.
it's still also Vegas.
It's Vegas, baby. I'm not the most
know,
Vegas guy.
like,
I can have a blast. I can have a blast.
Yeah,
The
I
whole
think it
time I
is-
was thinking how much fun it would be if it was the three of us there and
Yeah.
these Heineken Zeros were Heineken 5.4s or whatever
Yeah,
the regular amount.
sure. Heineken 1000.
Yeah.
Well, and hopefully we will get the opportunity and have a TII live
I-
show there. That's our
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
on the
we gotta
map.
do it.
We're targeting
do
it.
it.
It would be very fun.
I didn't realize how much people loved F1. Like they're like these group of girls were like staying outside the hotel waiting for one of the drivers, screaming his name.
Yeah.
And all the drivers are like 20 years old, like hot French guys or
Yeah.
whatever.
Hold up.
Yeah, they're all
Right, European.
sexy foreigners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, There's a ton of money behind the sport.
The
So that is
marketing
a little bit of
has
the lure.
been bananas.
Dude, whoever's in charge of the marketing should be paid $1 billion because suddenly Americans care about this sport and we've never cared about it.
Well,
and
there was a
suddenly,
Netflix show.
Yeah, the Netflix show was the
like people understand
watched,
it. They get it. They watch the people. They follow the stories, and now they're hooked.
Well,
so
that's
I think
how
the
I am
Netflix
with
show
golf
was
too. I
very
never
good.
cared about golf, and I watched the Full Swing, the Netflix show, and suddenly I'm like, yeah, okay, I know some of the guys.
Swing?
That's the Netflix version of the F1 show where they just follow
It just follows the tour.
The tour, yeah.
Of
Yeah,
golf.
yeah.
Who's your? Do you have a favorite golfer? I know one of our buddies is
Big
really
Dick
tight.
Rick.
Have you talked to Kyle at all about golf?
I haven't yet, no, but I don't talk to him. He's dead to me, but yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
He's
enough.
dead to me
Yes.
until he is reborn. Rebirth.
It's science.
Yes, okay.
No, Big Dick Rick, Ricky Fowler.
Oh yeah, Ricky Fowler's
yeah.
cool. He was kind of
So
like
golfers all just have big dicks. What's going on? Arnold
They
Palmer, Ricky Fowler.
I think
that's right.
Yeah,
going
Big
on?
John Daly. You know,
I
he's
was
swinging
told
a leg.
that's his nickname, Ricky Fowler, Big Dick Rick. So when me and McBride
You're not just an asshole.
see him in Charleston or in wherever the fuck in South Carolina, and there was a big tournament there. We went. And someone told me to scream Big Dick Rick, so it's just me screaming Big Dick Rick, and everyone.
Nice.
They're like, do it on the backswing. Do it right.
And by the way, and Ricky Fowler smiled, gave me the thumbs up. Look over.
Yeah, it's a cool.
Hey, how'd that thumb look? What'd that thumb look like? Pretty big.
He had a long ass thumb,
thick, dude. Yeah,
I mean, it's a cool nickname.
Thick.
It'd be
Thick.
different
Short and thick.
if you were calling him like small dong Rick.
Yeah, that's the issue with me showing my dick in Game Over, man, is I can never say like I have. No one would be like, "Oh, big dick Adam." They're like, "Yeah, decent size hog, Devine." You know, the lore is gone.
Hog.
But with big dick,
I feel like if
Rick,
anyone says hog, you got to be happy about that.
Yeah.
Hog, to me,
hog is a
would
big
you say,
animal.
Durs, would you say hog Devine? What would you say, Durs?
Hoggle.
Hoglet. Like a baby hog.
Runt. Runt.
Piglet Devine.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll give
piglet.
you hog.
Potbelly.
Little
like
Potbelly
What do they
Devine.
call it? Pig in a blanket?
Squealer. Yeah. There you go. Little pig in the
Well,
blanket.
that would be if I was uncircumcised.
Well, you can
that'd be
always...
No, because it pokes out a little.
Yeah.
It does. That is true. It really does. Wait, are we talking about pigs?
I don't know. I got to watch the movie again, and then I'll write you a long email about
I'll
what-
send you photos.
We need to really make sure that we have the date right of when Game
Screen
Over Man
grabs.
came out, because we need to make sure we hit like the 10-year anniversary right on the head, because I don't want to miss that.
Yeah, I'm so
we
bad.
have to.
Like actors will remind you, be like, "Oh, wow, crazy! 5 years since this movie came out," and then it kind of drums up some love for the movie, and you're like, "Okay." I've never done that. I always forget every time.
Fuck it.
Every movie I've ever done, I kind of forget I've done some of them.
Wait, what do you forget?
Like the anniversary
of it. Anniversaries are
a
hard
lot
to
of
remember.
actors will post.
I didn't
like,
even
"Oh, yeah,
know
this-"
like they have anniversaries.
Sure, like
Can I
everything
tell you what I
has
think
an
that is?
anniversary.
I think that's losers with nothing to promote, just
No,
like
come
rehashing their old
No.
hits.
Yeah. Well, you might be right. That's possible.
Whoa,
Like
it
I
came
can't
out
believe
on...
it's been 20 years since I had my peak. Remember that? Go rent it and cast.
So
me
it's
in one
been
movie.
6 years. 6 years in March. So we missed the 5-year
Guys,
anniversary of Game Over.
There's no anniversaries for these.
Game
things.
Over
This is
Man
like
came out on my
DVD.
dad's birthday. March
You didn't
23rd?
remember that?
That's crazy. No,
I remember. I remember that.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
wish Isaac would
You're a
chime
good
in,
son.
but he's asleep at the wheel over here.
He's
Mhm.
he's at water polo, brother.
Unbelievable. Our careers are in this
Unbelievable.
guy's hands.
Unbelievable. Well, I do want to throw a big party for the 10 year of Game Over Man. And maybe we could
Great.
get Netflix to like release like
The director's cut?
Yeah, bonus features and deleted scenes.
I
and
mean,
stuff.
just the like director's cut. Add in the other storyline. Make
Mhm.
it 15 minutes longer.
Mhm. Re-release. Talk to
A
Ted,
little
Adam.
fat on
go,
that
go,
bone.
go, bro, down with Ted and get
Yeah,
him
go
to
just put him in a chokehold and go. Actually, I want to have a
You know,
meeting right now.
I would have loved see I didn't have by that point in the night. I didn't have enough in the tank to really go to town. I should,
Right.
but the old drunk me would have been shirtless at this point.
Right.
I would have tried to get on stage with CeeLo.
Grandma!
You know what I mean?
would've
I would have been a classic good time and also a liability and also asked to leave.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So
Been there.
yeah, but I at this point in the night, I got this beautiful woman dumped a drink on me, and I said, "Enough's enough.
I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go."
I'm gonna call it right there.
Yeah, no, literally, it was like she's like, "I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Oh, it's all good. Well, goodbye, guys. I'm going to bed."
And you just fucking Homer Simpsoned into the bushes.
He must have felt
and
terrible.
She's like, "That's not my fault." And I'm like, "No, no, no." And meanwhile, I'm like, "Dude, every step I took,
just
it was
want an
like crunch,
excuse.
crunch, crunch, crunch." Because I have a full. I got back to my room. I had the full stem. The full stem was stuck in my shoe.
What do you mean,
I
like
was
in
walking-
the side of it, or like it was?
No, underneath in the waffle part, like the whole
Oh
bottom,
yeah,
the
yeah.
bottom part was stuck. So I'm watching, and it's like,
And you
was
did
like,
not
yeah,
notice? I guess it's all carpeted.
Tap
yeah, and
dancing.
so I didn't really notice. And then I get back in the room, and I'm like, it's just like a little crunchy. I'm like, there has to be some little pieces of glass still stuck in my shoe. It was in the entire bottom part of the glass. Just I came out like a corkscrew.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's a good time to call it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I needed. I'm gonna hit the hay. I'm gonna hit the
Hey,
hay.
Vegas, baby.
And then
That's
I
it.
was like, I mentioned that I was sober in front of Zach Braff and Faison and Keegan Michael Key, and they're like, "Oh yeah," and they were like, "Yeah," as if they were like, "Yeah, you should be sober." They were like, "Yeah,
Oh yeah.
They're like,
yeah.
yeah. So how long?
Good
How
for
long
you.
has it been
We've
now?
seen
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
man.
Donald
Yeah.
Faison was like, "You won't remember this, but you kept telling me that I wasn't your mayor." And
Yeah.
Braff's
Sorry.
like, same. Yeah, that's so
Same.
crazy. I guess
Yeah,
that's
and
the thing
he came up
does.
behind me and like grabbed me by the nipples. It was fucking weird, dude. But
Yeah.
good for you.
Good for you,
man.
Wow, good for you.
Stay on it, brother.
How's Keegan Michael Key?
we used
Yeah, he's
to,
doing great. You know,
I
he
love that
doesn't
dude.
age. He's
Best,
ageless. This guy.
best energy of all
Ah.
time of anyone ever.
So
maybe.
Yeah,
fun.
he's always very, very nice.
And
Yes.
a generous laugher.
Uh-huh.
Makes you feel very funny.
Yeah.
I like
I'm like,
that.
Yes,
I'm
he
not
does.
that funny. I'm not
I'm
that
not
funny.
that funny.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm not that funny though,
You're
but
far
thank
too
you.
kind. I am
Yeah,
not
he's-
that funny.
He's a nice guy. I mean, how old is he? Like every time I see him, I'm like, he's 53 years old. So he's Isaac's age. And Isaac
Isaac looks like
is
a fucking
like
rotten
a
grape.
like a melted candle, like
Yeah.
hot garbage.
It's like moldy
this
fruit.
guy, this guy is just aging backwards. He's looking fantastic.
Did I send you guys a picture of the oldest cat in the world? It looks like Isaac.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
know how guys telling me to show my
No,
tits.
That cat was.
Oh.
You didn't see that cat? It's
I don't
get-
insane.
Where was
It's
this
like-
at?
it's-
I would
Anna,
love
will
to
you
see
put
it.
it in the
It's
chat?
a 36-year-old cat, and it's
maybe
fucking
maybe 37.
and its mouth is it's a cool looking cat, but its like mouth
Yeah.
is starting to really
It's a
droop. It has like
wizard
3
cat.
teeth,
Yeah.
and its eyes are just saggy and
It's
it's
just-
it's
it
all
looks
just
like
some like
Isaac.
you know that AI narrator voice where it's like this cat is 37 years old. It's has that narration. It's very
Mhm.
funny. It's like it's indestructible and very ugly, and it's like this is Isaac indeed.
Okay.
Mm.
And I have a question for Anna, our producer. Can we show this video in the video portion
Oh,
for
show
the
the
YouTube?
cat.
Okay,
Because
We
we
show the
never
cat.
do that. We never.
we don't.
Our video
There's-
segments.
What
they
ends
suck.
up happening, Adam?
They suck.
What ends up happening, Adam, is that
What's up?
then they have to do work, and
Yeah.
then they're
Yep.
like,
Yep.
it's like stuff.
Yeah,
So,
that sucks.
yeah.
That sucks for them.
That would be cool. It'd be cool to play
I
it
think
right
we
now
might-
and watch it.
We have to be
along.
the easiest podcast to produce, right? We have to
Oh,
be
we
the
have to
easiest
be.
podcast to produce.
Oh, we have
Yes.
to be.
Oh, we have to be. Yeah.
You never had it so
You know?
good.
Sure.
Zio's Pizza.
Like,
It
sure,
was
I
good to
was
be
like, I
back,
need you to send me a perfect robe to Tokyo, but besides that, it
gorgeous.
was like, what?
It's gorgeous. You
It
look
was good to
great.
be back in Omaha the other week, though.
Mm.
I will say that.
Yeah,
Omaha.
How was she or he?
She was
how-
great. People, dude, I will say when you aren't drinking, people are
God.
legit.
Mm.
They're legit sad
Oh
for
my
you.
god.
Oh God.
They're legit sad. And in Omaha and Vegas, both places were like, "Are you sure?" Like, I'm like, "I'll take a non-alcoholic,
No, sir,
whatever."
I don't like it.
And they're like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I'm sure." And they're like,
Okay.
okay, it is Friday. Like, and we're in Omaha on Friday night. They're like, "It's Friday night," and I'm like, "No, I know what day it is. I don't want to drink." And they're like, "It's
And
Friday."
you're like, well, my doctor told me not to. Okay, but it is
Okay.
Friday.
And
Your
in Vegas,
doctor.
they're like, "Hey, why don't you live a little?" Like a bartender
Hey, we're
told
all
me that,
doctors.
and I'm like, "What if I was struggling with alcoholism? What if that?
Don't go to Vegas.
If he was the guy that just he's like, well, you are in Vegas,
yeah,
and then I go,
you know what happens here
Oh, okay.
stays here.
Right.
So
okay,
feel
well,
free to-
I guess I can have one, and that's how I fall off the wagon.
He just gives you a shot and he's like, I won't tell anybody.
Yeah, and
So
then I'm
here's-
outside the stratosphere buying crank.
Adam, here's my question.
That escalated.
Yep,
It's okay.
way to put that
We
together,
know.
Blake.
Yeah.
Yep.
But Adam, you're looking great. Are you feeling great?
Yeah, I think we might have talked
Okay.
about this a little bit. I'm starting to feel a little bit better, which I mean, I'm not back, but I'm feeling better.
Right.
Yep.
But so here's my question: is that like with this new lease on life, thin, taut, dick probably looks bigger than ever, right? And let's just concentrate on that for a little bit. No, but like, so how hard do you go back into the thing that potentially made you not feel great and pack on just a little extra? How hard do you go back into it, or do we ease back in, or do we go new lease on life, new me?
Well, we'll see how good I'm feeling if I'm back, and then mentally I know that once a year I can go to Medellin, Colombia, and then I just needed 3 months a year I can't drink, and then the rest of the time I can be a full-on alcoholic.
So let me just get this straight. Let me just step this one out.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
You're gonna go hard, and then every year go back to Colombia to get your back shots,
to get my back shots,
and take 3 months off, and then
Not my dad!
See,
rinse and repeat.
what I would do is I would do it a little differently. I would take January, February, March, because those are usually kind of lame ducks.
Tell that to Blazer. Blazer couldn't get through 4 days. He's like, well, my buddy came to town.
Well, March is St. Patrick's Day, so we have to have a few.
She goes,
Oh, good for you!
You're not drinking for 3. I'm like, no, I'm not drinking for 3 months because of this, because of the stem cells. And then it was my birthday, and she goes, well, I'm sure you could have a couple. And I'm like, I can't have a couple. It's my birthday.
Perfect.
And I'm like, I'm going to Vegas, and she's like, well, in Vegas, I'm sure you
She
can
disowned you.
You can have a couple.
You
I'm like,
are
no,
not
I
my
can't.
son.
I can't have a couple. What are you talking about? She's like,
Didn't your
just
dad say the same thing?
what?
Well, they're right.
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
have a couple.
Wasn't this the
No.
conversation you had with your dad where you're like, yeah, but what do doctors know? You can smoke some weed.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
doctor's like, you're a bitch, and I'm like,
I do
okay.
love like this is your origin story.
Yeah,
no,
A
it's
mom,
fine.
a mom, a mom
what
was
makes
like,
you,
drink,
brother.
and a dad was like, you have to smoke.
You gotta party, brother.
Absolutely.
You were
They're-
created in a
they're like
lab.
these- She goes, well, you'll be proud of me, and I'm like, what's that? And she goes,
Oh boy.
my friends wanted to go drinking at the Mexican restaurant, and I didn't even want to go. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, good for you. And then she goes,
I went, but I didn't want to go.
I went,
I knew it.
and I go, okay. And she goes, and I only had 2.
I do.
And I'm like,
I
I'm
do.
drunk
now.
I am proud of her.
2 pitchers of margaritas.
I
And
am
I'm like,
proud of her.
okay, yeah.
This is the way.
That's good.
I'm proud
So
that
the
she's
moral of the
proud.
story is you didn't want to go and you didn't want to drink, but you went and you did drink. And I'm,
Drink.
yeah,
That's,
I'm like,
that's
okay.
a legend, mate.
Yeah,
What's cool? She's like, I kind of just want you to say you're still proud of me. You'd be proud, right? You'd be proud.
Still gonna send it.
I am proud
proud.
of her. I love her.
I'm proud.
I
Yeah,
love her.
that's so cool.
I love her.
Gotta-
But, I mean, I came from them. There's a reason. There's a reason I'm such an animal.
Yeah,
Dude.
Yeah.
they created
Cut from the
monster.
cloth.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Well, you're doing
Yeah.
great, and if you're feeling better, then that's all that matters. And I can't wait till the day that you can get super hammered again.
Rip
Oh,
shit,
me
dude. Let's
too.
do it.
Yeah. I'm feeling a lot better. Thanks for asking, guys.
I'm
It's,
feeling pretty pumped.
yeah.
I've actually have a few Bud Lights on me right now, and as
I know
can
you
see,
do.
I
you
know
see
you do.
these cool
That's unbelievable.
San Francisco Bud Light cans. I guess they did these for almost every NFL team. What a great promotion! It's amazing.
I feel they
gotcha.
do that every year, but yeah.
Why don't they do this with a bunch more shit? Like when a movie drops, like if I could get like a Dune Bud Light, that'd be fucking cool as shit.
Because no one gives a
dude.
shit about Dune. No one
Fine,
really.
Star Wars.
Are you out of your
Nah,
mind?
No
Did you
one
just
fucking
drop
cares,
Dune?
dude. Dune.
Fucking Dune?
Dune?
Fucking Dune,
Dune
dude.
rocks.
Those garbage ass movies?
What are you talking about? Those are
Yeah.
fantastic films.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
You're
Dude,
out of your mind.
stop.
You guys don't like the movie Dune.
No, absolutely.
I
don't.
didn't even see the second
What?
one because the first
I
one was
did
so
not see
bad.
the second one. The first one
You
I
guys
fucking
didn't see
hated.
the first one either. Then
No,
We've
I saw the
covered
first
this.
one. Yeah, we've covered it. We talked about this.
I
I
the
mean, I
second
thought-
one is
I
even
thought-
better.
hey.
The second one is even better.
Yeah, you know what I said? Dune better, okay?
I'm not giving that
No,
point.
don't give that.
I'm drunk now.
Don't give his
I'm
bad
not-
I'm not
wordplay
giving
points.
that one
Do
point.
not.
I said that I'm willing to give it a shot, and maybe I was just in a bad because sometimes you'll watch a movie and you're in a mood, or you're looking at your phone. You know, you're not in the mood to like sit for a 3.5 hour long
Sure.
dark ass movie where like Austin Butler's doing weird accents or whatever the fuck
Right.
is happening.
That's life.
He likes Austin Butler talk.
He loves AB.
So maybe you're not in the mood for that. And then I was like, well, maybe I should go back, watch the first one, give it a real shot because
Okay.
I did hear that the second one was better.
It's awesome. It's
But
off the
guess
freaking
what?
chain.
You hear all sorts of stuff these days, and I'm
Yeah.
not buying it.
Everybody,
Bully.
Dude, it's off the chain. It's a superior movie
Like,
making.
if
It's
these
gr-
reviews of the fucking Wizard of Oz movie are, if
Wicked.
people are
Wicked.
lying to me about this movie,
They
I'm gonna
are.
go absolutely insane.
well,
Here's
because
what
they're
I'm
they're saying that it's the greatest movie and the
They're
best. movie
saying
of
it's
all time.
amazing. And
have
if
you
it's
seen
not,
Have you seen the musical ever? Are you familiar with the work?
No, I am
No.
not. No.
I have
I know
not
that
either.
I
I've
know
heard
I
it's
remember the
fantastic.
commercials for it.
Uh,
With Kristen Chenoweth saying popular. I remember they played that shit constantly.
by the way, that's not for me, man.
Oh.
It's just not for me.
Right.
Tell you what, I am excited for is Gladiator 2.
That's interesting.
Okay.
That's the one.
Okay.
It's
That's
supposed to be horrible. It's supposed to be
it's
horrible.
supposed to be pretty good, I thought.
Gladiator 2.
Everyone I've talked to said it's bad. People said they walked out of it.
No. Walking out of
Yeah.
a movie is inexcusable.
No.
We can't walk out of
Yeah.
movies. Nothing's that
No.
bad. Nothing's that bad.
A movie director told me they walked out of it.
Wow.
Bully.
Can you
Well,
tell us and
I-
we'll bleep it or cut it? We'll cut this.
I'll
Just
tell you
us.
after the pod. I'll tell you after the pod.
Just tell us right now. We'll cut it.
I'll tell you after the pod.
Just tell us. Just tell us. We'll cut it.
Steven Spielberg.
You didn't talk to Steven Spielberg.
No.
You didn't talk to Spielberg.
Well, there's
But-
no way. Literally, Denzel Washington is in it. I'm gonna watch the whole
Oh,
film
okay,
just
hang
to
on.
see him.
Everyone
Hang on.
says Denzel's good, and the rest
course he
is
is.
bad.
Well, I'm
Of
going
course
to
he is.
stick around for his entire performance because I have respect. I would never disrespect Denzel Washington.
Oh,
Did
nice.
you see
Circles-
that,
circles back?
Mm-hmm.
The Denzel Washington's kid new movie with Samuel L. Jackson, something or other phone. It came
No.
out on Netflix and it was like number 5 on Netflix. That's crazy.
What do you mean?
Dude,
In what way?
That
You'd
I
expect it to
mean,
be
those
higher.
yeah, 2 big stars. You'd think it'd come out and it'd be number 1. It's like number 5. That sucks.
I don't think he's a big star.
I don't. He's not.
Well,
I
he
don't know
sounds
that
and looks exactly like Denzel. So why?
I
you
know, but
Not Danielle.
like, but also you said the movie's just called The Phone or something. Like,
I don't fucking some
Yeah.
shit.
Some fucking shit.
I don't think he's garnering the audience that maybe people think he is.
I'm saying the piano lesson. Well, it sounds boring.
Oh,
No one wants to
no.
sit through a piano lesson.
Yeah,
No,
come on.
that's
Come
like
on.
a-
Piano
What's his name?
lessons kinda
Isaiah?
suck.
Is it Isaiah Washington? Or is that
John?
somebody else.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that is also like a play or something. I may be making that up.
John
David? Who's Isaiah Washington?
A totally different guy.
Making shit up.
Yeah.
Well, did you hear that Denzel Washington announced that he will be retiring after he does like 6 more movies?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Pretty
dude.
broken
Hey,
up
I'm
about
gonna
Yeah, might as
retire after
well.
30 more movies.
Well, I forget what he was, but he's like, they're writing me a part in this Marvel movie, and then I'm gonna do like King Lear, and then I'm gonna call it a career.
Nice.
Yeah,
he
good.
did it.
Hell
he's,
of a run.
he's arguably our best. He's amazing.
Yeah.
he's insane. What's your favorite?
I
I
love
feel like you have
Denzel.
a soundboard that you could drop right now. We're talking about him.
I love Denzel. Do we think
I'm
that
drunk now.
even though he is a great actor, that he and I feel like all of us are also, we also fall into this
Really-
category.
Really
And,
great actors.
Also,
is
really,
it
really
S
great
tier?
actors are the exact same. He's the exact same in every movie. No matter who he is, he's Denzel Washington.
I was intoxicated.
And is that just
Thank you. I disagree.
Yeah.
okay?
I think that he has his bag that he goes into when he's like the equalizer and when he's training day, like that tough guy.
Mm-hmm.
But then like you played the Flight, a little clip there from Flight. Flight is totally different.
What about dude?
Well, he's just
got
Denzel, but like
game.
sad, but
Well,
like
he's
sad because
always
he can't
gonna be
drink.
Denzel. He's always gonna be Denzel.
He's never done prosthetics. We want him to be in some serious prosthetics.
Okay,
shit.
so hey,
like
Blake,
Colin Farrell.
why
on
are you
Penguin.
why are you lying to us? You come on the podcast, you
I'm
just
not
lied.
lying, dude.
Yeah.
I
Todd
didn't
just
lie.
put in the chat. Denzel Washington clarifies he is not retiring from acting anytime soon.
Okay. This is
I
a
didn't say I was-
clarification.
this is-
Obviously, I heard the first part of the conversation where everybody
Mr.
mistaken.
Harrington's phone.
What the
I don't know what the
That
fuck.
is just
Isaac's
Isaac
talking
just woke up from a fucking
Listen,
dream.
I know, listeners. I'm so
God.
sorry. The oldest cat in the world just fucking chimed in our
Mr.
fucking,
Harrington's phone.
He says, I didn't say I was going to, Denzel says, I didn't say I was going to go into retirement, you bitch. I said that it has to be a level of interest to me. I'm more interested in getting behind
Not
the
what he said.
camera. Okay.
That's not
Wait,
what
but
he
you
said.
guys don't see anything until you see the substance. The
Isaac,
end.
it's called the piano lesson. We've already covered this, you dumb fuck. Isaac's
I
like
got
Mr. Harrington's phone.
it.
20 minutes later.
I was intoxicated.
Is that the fun movie from Netflix? No, dude, it's the piano lesson. We just talked about it.
But like to the piano lesson point, like even that Brad Pitt, George Clooney, whatever the fuck it's called, like Dogs or Cats or Hawks or what's it called? It's on Apple and it came out and nobody saw it. Owls? Wolves. It's called Wolves.
Oh yeah, but that's because it's on Apple and nobody really watches anything on Apple.
Well,
True. Except for Monarch. It's
except for the show, Durs is
Except for
currently
currently-
filming in
currently
Japan.
shooting.
Wish
Except
him
for
the
that.
best. You're doing God's work.
Like I will
You
say, I
wish
love.
there's a bigger audience.
I like. Yes, I mean because they have some cool shit that I
They've got
just
good
people
stuff,
just
but-
don't watch it on Apple
Sure.
for whatever reason.
Sure.
Blake with his beanie right now looks like he just has those like little Korean girl bangs, the straight across bowl
Oh, yeah.
cut. Yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah.
a fucking sick look right now, dude.
Who's the stand-up comedian?
Oh,
You
oh
look
yeah,
like
what
her.
is her
What's
name?
her name? We said it on an ad. Dang it. I can never remember.
Well, you look
Yeah.
like her.
Thank you.
Okay, well here's the video. Can we play the video of the world's oldest cat that who did you say look like? Oh, Isaac?
Isaac.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because here it is. I haven't looked at it yet. I'm excited. Here we go. And we're gonna play this on the podcast.
That's cool.
I'm playing it now.
I'm gonna take
Here
a
it is. Okay.
This is great. This is
Dude.
good.
He does look remarkably like Isaac.
Are we
He's
back?
He's worn. Yeah, I just came back. He said
you're
he's
back.
worn by life, and he wants to be done living. And that's how I feel about Isaac sometimes.
Punk rock,
Yeah.
getting radical.
Yeah.
Be nice, man. Come on.
Just with all the it's like when you see somebody old and they have wisdom, but then you see someone old and you're like, that person has no wisdom. That's
Dude.
Isaac and that's that cat.
Yeah, and here's Isaac chiming in minutes after we get the answer with the answer again.
Yeah.
He must be on a delay or something.
Yeah, something's happening
Mhm.
over there. His brain is on delay.
On delay.
Atsuko? Is it Atsuko?
Yeah.
That's who Blake looks
Yeah.
like currently.
Thank
Atsuko.
Thank you.
Sounds Japanese.
Did you guys look at that clip of someone sent me the clip of Red Bar Radio, which I didn't even know what that was exactly, but
Oh yeah.
I guess he,
didn't-
like-
I felt immediately old. As soon as I started watching that, I was like, what, it's this. Oh, I get it. This is a new genre of comedy. I was like, fuck, I'm old.
well, it's not even, I don't think it skews young. The guy is like our age, if not older.
I'm not saying he's not old. I'm saying that to be a shock jock who comments on things on the internet, that to me skews
Right,
at
right.
least
You're not,
under
Sure. It's
35.
new wave for
Yeah.
sure.
Yes.
But the only people that I know that watch it are old people. So I don't know if it is. Yeah.
Oh.
It's just
interesting.
very internet people that live their
Mhm.
life. I'm surprised Blake doesn't watch it, but live their life on the on the
I've
internet.
tapped in. I'm a YouTube guy. I fall into YouTube holes all the time.
Yeah,
told
well,
you.
it was kind of interesting. He just like takes down. I think he's like a little takedown artist for comedians, and he had a little clip of us. He called me a fat gay retard or something. Like
He did not
something-
say gay. He went
No,
full
he
shock
did.
jock.
Oh, he said,
No, sir, I don't like it.
He said the F word, which I'll
Ah.
never say.
No,
And
no.
also, I would like to take back me saying retarded a couple weeks ago. You know,
Mhm.
I thought about it and I was, I do think that is rude. And I met some Down syndrome people in Vegas. They were partying, they were having a great
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Those
I
weren't
where was
Down
that?
syndrome people.
Yeah, where
they
was
were,
that?
dude. They were.
That was you sober being around drunk people.
No, no.
Yeah.
No, they were Down syndrome people, and I'd like to take that back. I felt bad about that. Any take backs,
man.
apologies, any whatever slam dunks. What do you want to slam on someone?
By the way,
Blake?
I can't wait for the comments to be like, "Looks like Adam went soft. The industry got after him."
Yeah, I know. Well, like there's
Yeah,
some big
man. What the
industry
hell?
that's
I do love
coming
it.
after me.
Right.
I know. I
Big-
like
big Special
people-
Olympics.
People think like there's like an actual industry that cares about any of us. No, we're just all trying to like get work.
Yeah.
Like there's no one cares. At least at our level, they do not care.
Yeah.
No, we're in the clear.
Yeah, fucking disaster, my guy.
We're
Which
not
is why
getting the call.
I'm here to announce I'm transitioning just for work. Just need to get more work, you know.
Honestly, it
I would
would
support
work.
you.
It
If
would
that's
work.
really what you felt in your heart, and then yeah.
Well,
I
that
support you.
is what's going to happen. You know that. That's what happened the first time Trump won.
Dune 3.
Is immediately Hollywood's like, we're gonna be so fucking liberal. We're gonna be so liberal.
Uh-huh.
And then they skewed that direction, and then the rest of America was like,
How
dude,
liberal are you?
can we just be a regular amount of liberal and Republican? Why do we need to be so far one direction or the
Mhm.
other? And then everyone hated Hollywood.
Yeah. I think
Well,
we
I
talked
still
about
like it. I like Dune. You guys don't. I think Hollywood's doing really great. They're knocking it out of the
What?
park.
What I think I want to see the Bob Dylan movie. What is Timothy Chalamet famous for? Like what was his jump off?
What's
That gay movie with Army Hammer.
Call me by my
Okay.
name. What's
Don't
it
act like you don't know it, Blake.
No.
Don't
Call
act like you don't know it.
by your name. I don't
Yeah.
know it. I don't know
I know
it.
that was
I
funny.
was close.
That was funny to pretend that you don't know the gay movie with Timothy Chalamet
I've
and Armie
never
Hammer.
seen it. I know that
Yeah,
there's
like-
like a scene where he fucks a peach or something. But
I've walked in on you watching the gayest movie of all time
we
alone in your
know
bedroom
we've
with
covered
the
that.
lights.
Here we
I was
go.
a theater student. Angels in America, very pivotal theater.
All I know is
experience.
I walked in on
Yeah.
you and it was a gay man
established.
saying, "Let me infect you," or
yes,
something.
and it's a very powerful scene, Adam, and it's a very powerful.
All I'm saying is I walked in on you
Close the
watching
door.
that
Watch in the
alone
dark.
in the dark.
It was my major, Adam. I was a
Okay.
theater major. I
Okay.
had to watch that. I wasn't
Yeah.
going to tell you guys to come in there and watch it with me. I was
Okay.
doing it by myself.
All I'm saying is you watched that movie, so there's literally no
Adam likes
way
movies.
you didn't know the Timothy Chalamet
No,
Armie
'cause-
Hammer.
No, I don't believe
Gay
that was
movie.
adapted from the stage. I watch anything that was
Oh.
adapted from the stage
There
we
because
go.
that is.
I
where
guess
my
what
heart
I'm getting
belongs.
to I liked him in
Dune?
the Wes Anderson movie. But
Which one? What's
I,
that?
I saw Wonka. Did you guys watch Wonka?
Oh, I
Yeah, I
didn't
watched
see
Wonka. Yeah.
My kids were like, "This is awful, Dad. Can we turn it off and watch something else?" And I was like, "Whoa, this is their first like, this is
First
a
time
bad
they-
movie."
Mm.
I don't remember hating it.
No, you saw it? The new one?
Yeah. I see most movies,
Okay.
just not Dune. Just not Dune.
You don't see the good ones. What the
No,
hell? I
Dune's
didn't
not
see
good.
Wonka, unfortunately.
It
But
was-
Gene Wilder
Right.
set such a high bar with the original Charlie and the Chocolate Factory that it just nothing ever.
I'm
captures
sorry.
that
Have you
magic.
seen the Johnny Depp ones?
I haven't. I have not.
Those-
I didn't really like those.
Johnny
just
Depp is doing some real work
he's
in
like,
that.
Well, he's
Yeah, dude,
Johnny
he's
Depp.
next
I don't
level.
like when Johnny Depp goes too weird. I'm like, what are you
Okay.
doing?
Oh,
You're
no.
just trying to out weird yourself in this one.
I liked it because it's like, oh, this is a huge like family friendly popcorn movie, and he's doing like the most insane weird shit that you're like, they let him do this in this movie.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
comes off a little
He real-
creepy.
Yeah, he
feels
came off a little
But he
creepy. I was like,
knows.
he's gonna touch these kids.
That's the whole thing. Is that
He's
you're
gonna
like,
chop them up.
I gotta
put them in some Skittles.
I gotta keep watching. Was there a rewrite? Did they change this from the OG?
Yeah. Well, Gene Wilder's my Wonka. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
No,
for sure.
not me. I'm a Chalamet guy. But I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm running out of Chalamet. I'm like,
I want more.
I know, and everyone's
I
like,
don't
he's
know.
our best. He's our best actor, and I'm like,
no.
As long as
in what?
Denzel's, I
In
mean, he's
what?
pretty good in Dune.
That's kind of
Pretty
what I'm
good in Dune.
saying. No,
I
he's
liked
not.
him in
Okay.
Dune. Yes, he is. He's good.
He
in
doesn't have
Dune.
anything to do. No.
Yeah,
He's
which-
no Austin Butler, who still sounds like Elvis for some reason. Take backs, apologies.
Yeah, I want to apologize to Timothy Chalamet. I'm not coming at you. I just see like all these movies and I'm like, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe
Yeah.
I'm missing something. I don't
Maybe.
know. I'm getting old. My heroes are dying.
I want to take back the misinformation I spread about Denzel Washington retiring. Evidently, it was a miscommunication. I look forward to seeing him direct a little more. I think he's an excellent artist. So,
And what is if you're listening, slide into Blake's DMs. What is the like biggest Denzel swing outside of being Denzel that we're missing? Like a movie where
Yeah.
he did something totally different.
was he in Lawnmower
Yeah.
Man? No, am I tripping?
No.
Yep.
That was
That was Jeff
not
Fahey.
him.
Well, he did some Shakespeare. He did Shakespeare. He did
Right, but was he like 'Twas the Night Before
Yes.
Christmas and all through the house?
Yeah, he was Denzel.
That's
doing
not Shakespeare. That's literally A Christmas Carol. That's not Shakespeare, brother.
Dude.
And as a theater major, I'm offended.
Oh, Blake,
okay?
did you see what this is
I
important?
bite my thumb
I
at
think
thee.
this is important. Instagram account just posted you in your high school plays, and it's like you with your ass in the air looking backwards.
What?
Ooh.
Yeah, you like
the bitch.
dressed as like a baby sitting on top of a giant like
Yeah, those were the one acts, man.
Okay.
And that was a very funny show. People thought I was hilarious in that, okay?
okay.
Mhm.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
they're very funny. They're very funny photos.
I did plays, I did one
And you
acts.
for sure saw the
Call
gay
Me
movie
by Your
by
Name.
yeah,
I
Call
have
Me by
not
Your
seen
Name.
it. Isn't
There's
Army
without a doubt.
Hammer in it? Isn't it
Yeah.
him and Army Hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a
That's
doubt, you've seen
incredible.
it.
Hammer time. Hammer time.
You
Oh,
without a doubt, you've seen
He's
it.
such a legend.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yep.
He's back. He's back.
He's back apparently.
Is he?
Yeah, I think he's
After
making his
eating
way back.
people?
He didn't actually eat people, I don't think. I think he just said he wanted to eat people.
I think he kind of did. And there's footage of him saying he likes Workaholics, which is really cool to me.
Yeah.
That
great.
is tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy seems tight. He
I'll see
seems
him at the
fucking
Freak Off.
radical. Yeah. See, I'll be
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
the seafood tower at the Freak Off. Meet me by the cold shrimp
Yeah.
at the Freak Off. That's where I'll be.
Yum, 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 yum.
Extra
Oh,
cocktail sauce.
Yummy.
Oh,
Wait, hold on.
That's
Hold
what
on.
the Diddy sauce.
Adam, hold on,
cocktail
because
sauce.
I got some hot
Thank you.
points for
Thank you.
baby.
Thank you.
Good
I actually
stuff
really
all
needed
around,
those.
guys.
Barely
Tell-
got one. Um,
Tell your families I say hello. Lots
Yes.
of love.
And,
Stirs, tell your Tokyo
hey.
family.
And happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. I
know
know,
it's-
that we're recording this just
it's
before
2 weeks
Thanksgiving,
later,
but
but-
it's 2 weeks late. I can't wait to talk Thanksgiving next time we get back together.
Oh, man.
Hot. And that was another episode of
This is important.
Oh,
Hit us with something, Blake.
I know.
Fucking play us out.
I just
No.
thought of what I should play.
Well, then play it right now.
Well, I don't have
We'll wait.
it. Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
We'll wait.
It's gonna be bad. Oh, it's gonna be
What
good.
is this? What is this?
You already know, baby.
I
He's
don't.
not your mayor.
I don't know what this is,
It's fathers to carry your daughters or whatever, right?
Here, I'll skip ahead.
dude. I don't know what this is.
What?
It's the John Mayer song where he says, "Fathers, take care of your daughters," which is some G shit.
Sure, he
Be
does have
good.
a beautiful voice. He does.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm glad he doesn't
Yeah.
talk like that, because that would be maybe too much.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, I
Yeah,
love
Adam.
workaholics.
Dude,
okay.
sorry about what I said when I was fucked
I was
up.
drunk. I'm sober now.
Yeah.
I know I said
Yeah.
some fucked up shit to you, dude. I'm sorry.
Adam, be good to your Self.
Goodbye.